What's up, YouTube? Say now, hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Nye, and I'm back with a new video. Say now, I'm back from the dead because I haven't been here in a long time. You know, I'm back, and I'm better than ever. You know, I feel good. I feel great today. But today I'm coming to y'all with a story time. I know I just hit the knee slapper, you know. But today I'm coming to y'all with a story time on how I found out I was pregnant coming into my senior year. Now, this story gets crazy and gets emotional. I'm gonna dive into everything, like background of me and my baby's father, how we was when we found out we were pregnant, or I was pregnant. Yeah, when it happened, around the time it happened, and you know. So a little background on me and my baby's father. We've been on and off for like a good year and a half now. You know, he's my first. He's my type. So it's basically like a situation, like if somebody telling you leave that boy alone before you become your baby dad. Like, leave him alone. Say no. But for real though, so us, we always was on and off, you know. Nothing too big. We started off as friends. We started off as close friends, literally. And that was all it was. And then last summer, it escalated. Like, we started doing some things. Started birds and bees in. And after we started doing that, like, our relationship, that's when it started being on and off, because it just was like, you know, how that get. So, that's story time for another day anyway. Like, y'all just know. So, me and my ex-boyfriend, we broke up, I want to say in April, like the end of April, because we just weren't seeing eye to eye, so we broke up. And we got back in contact in June because he was over my cousin's house all the time. And I was going to my cousin's house because my cousin had this big old pool in his backyard. Like, his house was fun, like the chill house. So it was summertime, you know, I'm out of school. It was the year before my senior year, like the summertime, like it's just about to be that one, be the best summer in the world. So the first time I go over there and the first time I see him, I was kind of like curving him, but I feel like when I curve him, it make him feel good or something. Like he just don't give up, and like he know that if he don't give up, eventually my meanness will go down because I don't like being mean. So like yeah, so long story short, the first time I seen him, I ended up taking him home because I had my little car. And when I took him home, we had like a little talk, but no talk on getting back together and nothing like that, just like, you know, a little regular talk. And the next day, somehow, he ended up back at my cousin's house. And I ended up at my cousin's house. And this time I took him home again, but this time we did some things, you know? We didn't just talk this ride. This ride wasn't about talking. Okay? So, you know. But, yeah. So, we did some things. And, yeah, that's what happened. So after that, we kind of got like snapped right back into our routine, like of our on and off, and was back together. We was back on. And we wasn't really together. We never even established that we were together. We was just together. You know, together but not together, but we really together. And I better not catch you with nobody else. You better not catch me with nobody else. That's how together we was. So, sorry about the crying babies if y'all can hear that, but I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, after that happened, we just was back to normal, you know, kicking it. And one day we had got into, no, it was like a whole like 2 weeks actually. I was gonna say one day, but it was not a day, baby girl. It was like 2 weeks. We was arguing bad, like bad. Like he in my car and I'm like, I will really kill us. Like we will die in this car. Like this car will be in that wall. Like I was just like saying stuff that I wouldn't normally say. I don't normally say that I would kill us. Why would I kill us? Why would I say that? You know? Like really like mad at him, like full fledged to the point where I'm crying mad. Like something was off, but I just thought I was about to come on my period. Like my boobs was sore, like they were sore, like, and they was big. Like I know y'all can see now. Like I could even cover these babies up. Like this not even a push-up bra, it's a sports one. Like I started getting boobs out of nowhere, but I thought I was just growing into my 18-year-old body. I thought I was getting thick in these streets. So. So, I'm thinking I'm getting thicker or whatever, but I knew my moves was a little off. Like, that's what was really throwing me, like, my moves. So, I'm like, bro, like, one day I was in the car crying because I'm like, we never got into it this much before. Like, what is going on? Like, this is just crazy. So, you know, pregnancy did not cross my mind again. I thought I was just PMS, like, PMSing really bad. And what happened? So like some weeks went by, and we like really wasn't talking like that, but we was talking. And he ended up being over my house, and my auntie, she do let him spend the night, but if she do let him spend the night, we got a big house. So she makes him sleep downstairs, and I have to be upstairs in my room by 10. And I'm 18, and that still is a rule. Like, baby girl. And I'm pregnant, and it still is a rule. So, he was over my house or whatever, and he was in the basement, and I just was downstairs, and I'm just like, I felt like, okay, I kind of like felt nauseous, like, and it was like weird for me because I don't feel nauseous. Like, that's just something I don't do. I don't do nauseous, okay? That's not me. So I came upstairs, I'm like, bro, this ain't normal. So I just told him, like, you know, I'm about to go to sleep. I went to bed at like 10, because I was going to bed early anyway, because she was sending me in my room at 10. What else is it for me to do in my room? Talk to myself? I mean, I got a TV, but once I watch the sports I put on the TV, I'm knocked out. Like, and I keep smacking my leg. I'm so sorry. But so, after I felt nauseous and I went to the bathroom or whatever, I kind of figured something was up. Like, I didn't tell him that I felt nauseous or nothing. I just was like, like, this ain't right. So, I had a pregnancy test in my drawer for like months, because I had a pregnancy scare before. But it wasn't nothing too deep. Like, you know, my period came the next day, so I didn't even need the pregnancy box test. So, the next morning, I woke up at like 6. And when I woke up, I'm just like, I'm about to go take this pregnancy test. So I wake up, I go get the test or whatever from out my top drawer, and I go to the bathroom. I pee on it, and then I set it down. I go over to grab my phone, turn on the timer. By the time I turn around, it's 2 lines. And I'm like, this is a lie. So I text my best friend, but my best friend was asleep because it's 6 in the morning. So I called one of my friends, Sincere. And she woke up because I've just FaceTimed her a lot of times. Like, you better wake up. Like, wake up. So she answered. And the first thing I did was, it's like, no, I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know. But y'all can see them 2 lines. That's the first thing I showed her. I didn't even say anything. I just flipped the camera and like, look. And she like, oh my God, Naya, are you serious? Like, she just, are you serious? Like, she was just, I'm just in shock. Like, nope, I'm not serious. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is a lie. So, I was scared. I'm like, this ain't real. Like, you know. Sorry about that, technical difficulties, you know. But anyway, so I had looked down at the test. Like, don't be 2 lines, you know. So I look over at my friend Sincere, and she looking at the lines, and I'm like, peek. And the second line was popping up. She's like, oh my God, now you look, oh my God. I'm like, I'm pregnant. And I just start like laughing, like, I'm pregnant, like the lady in front of me probably thinking I'm crazy, but in real life, that's just like my natural like go-to when I'm like under any pressure. Whether I'm about to fight, about to cry, about to just murder someone, like I gotta laugh it off. So, yeah, I ended up like, what? Like, So she was like, yeah, you know, what you gonna do? You gonna keep it? Yada yada. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I don't believe in abortion, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Then she's like, okay, well, here's some steps you could take, yada yada. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm listening now. I'm taking notes, you know, mental notes. I leave. She gave me a book. I read the book at first. Like, my first few weeks of being pregnant, I read the book. Then I started reading it, but I'm probably going to start reading it again because, like, now that I'm further in my pregnancy, it's, like, so amusing to me. Like, I like reading about it. And I like watching videos on it. So, like, what happened? So, we ended up leaving, and we picked up my friend Tiff. And when we picked her up, I ended up calling my aunt because I texted her, like, we need to talk. When are you going to be home? So, I'm not going to be home at all, so just FaceTime me. But she ended up FaceTiming me because I called her, then she FaceTimed me. Then she's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, I couldn't say it. So she said, like, Auntie, we got something to tell you. She like, you better not be pregnant. I'm like, this is exactly what it is. I'm like, yes, that's what it is. And then she like gave me the whole opposite of what I thought she was gonna give me. I thought she was gonna cuss me out, you know. You gotta go, yada yada, da da da, this and that, yada yada. But no, she was very supportive. she was like, look, you about to be 18, like, you about to be a mother, you're going into motherhood. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm not pregnant. Like, I'm still thinking like I'm not pregnant. It's not really sinking in. So as I'm telling her whatever, she like, did you tell Brandon? I'm like, I told him earlier, but he wasn't listening to me because he was asleep. So she like, all right, wait till I get home. So I'm like, period, I know, because he listens to her. So we get back or whatever, and she got back a little bit before us, I think. And I was like, okay, you can tell him. So he come out the house or whatever. She's like, Brandon, it's true this time. Like, I know she had that scare before, but this time it's true. So I'm like, sitting there like, So my cousin Joey is over there too. And this dude, Brandon, start crying, bro. I cried too, but I cried when I was by myself. He didn't really like boo-hoo cry, but he like teared up. And then he like did this thing like off of movies, and mind you, it was a rainy day too. He did this thing of movies and like walked to the edge of like the curve and put his hands on his hips, and he had on no shirt, and he just looking into the wind. Then my little cousin Joey, he talking about some what if it just started raining, like? So I'm like, bro, you gotta go, cause he irritating, cause he was making me laugh, and that was really a serious matter. So I went over there trying to like comfort him, even though I should have been getting comfort, cause I gotta give birth. I gotta give birth. Like, sorry, I get so nervous about that, cause everybody's scaring me. But I was just like, yeah, like, you know, we got this, Brandon. Like, we got this. We don't gotta be together, you know, because I know that we be getting into it. He like, I wanna be with you. You wanna be with me? But then yeah, so like week later, we go to the doctors to go get we got an ultrasound, and we got to go get blood work to see if I was pregnant. And I was pregnant. It was positive, and I had a little peanut in there dancing. So, you know, but yeah, I had a peanut in there, and we had looked at the peanut or whatever, the little baby, and it was just the cutest thing ever. Like, if you want to go see the ultrasound pictures, you can go on my Instagram, you know, Detroitlovee with 2 E's. I'll leave it down in the description below, because yes, I love my peanut. Well, we used to call it peanut before we knew the gender, but when we found out the gender, then like now we just call it her, or I call her Skyla sometimes because that was my first name that I came up with, but now I got Brayley. So I don't know if I want to name her Skyla or Brayley. Comment in the comments which names sound better to you. You know? So yeah, that's basically how we all found out. And after we all found out, what happened? I don't know, like, we kind of just went on. Brandon didn't tell his family at first. Like, it took him a minute. And it took, to me, it felt like a long minute, because it was after my birthday, I think, what he told him. And it was after I had my ultrasound. No, it was actually, oh, no, it was, maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it just felt long to me because I had to tell my family the first day. Because once you tell one person in my family, the rest of the family know. So that's pretty much how it went. And yeah, so that was the story time. Now, currently going on 4 months. I'm in my senior year. School has actually started. It's September. Yeah, I'm on my stuff. I'm about to get my own apartment, like, you know. And I wanted to come to y'all with this video because I just wanted y'all to have some feeding, like some update. I said some feeding. Have some update and give back some feedback, and you know, type stuff. So yeah, that is it. Call y'all later. Love y'all. I will be uploading more about the journey of my pregnancy, and y'all want to see a baby bump? It's not really that big. Like, it is, but it's not. Like, ta-da! Oh, I look bigger on camera. But this is front view. Front. Side. Fix that. Look, I almost don't look pregnant from the side. So I go like that. Oh. Okay, I lied. This side. This side. She probably over here. And that's why this side was bigger than this side. But yeah. So that's the end of the video. You know, give this video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Say no. Bye.
I left that nigga on red, cause I felt like it. Dressed me down in that red,